Hello and once again welcome to the show. Well, now I am going to explain you how exactly to grip the ball for a top spinner. Well, actually the basic thing is the gripping for a basic leg break or a basic googly or for a basic top spinner is one and same. So, how do you grip for the top spinner? As I said now, it is the same grip which we use for the a basic leg break. Okay? Now what you need to do is just grip the ball in this way such that the ring finger, or you can say the spinning finger, is in contact with the seam. It is along with the seam in down direction. Well, why this finger is called as a spinning finger or a turning finger? Well, because it is a finger which plays a major role in rotating the ball from right to left along with the seam. Well, that's why this finger is called as a spinning finger. Well, if you look at here how I am trying to spin the ball from right to left with the help of a spinning finger. Okay, that's why this finger is called as a spinning finger. Well, and the index and this is the index and this is the middle finger, which have to be at a comfortable distance. Well, the distance between the middle finger and index finger may change from individual to individual. Well, but at the end of the day, the distance should be comfortable. Okay, it shouldn't be too close or too far. Okay, it should be comfortable. The whole grip has to be comfortable. Okay, finally the thumb, which can be rested on the seam, or which can be switched off. Which can be switched on or switched off, because it doesn't play the major role in spinning the ball. Okay, finally the grip will be in this way. Okay, now the grip shouldn't be too tight like this, too close in contact with the palm. Okay, if you look at my palm, it shouldn't be like this. Okay, too tight or too loose like this. There shouldn't be too much of gap between the ball and palm. Okay, it should be comfortable. Okay, now what you need to do to get the comfortability in gripping the ball for a basic top spinner or a basic leg break. So you need to practice in this way. What you need to do is practice like this. Try to rotate the ball or spin the ball from right to left, from bottom to top for each and every delivery. If you are bowling to someone, well, you get the time from delivery to delivery. So in that time you need to practice like this. You need to spin the ball from right to left like this, or in any time you can do like this. Okay, now practice like this. Spin the ball from right to left with the help of the ring finger or turning finger, so that you can get the comfortability or the flexibility in gripping the ball. Okay, so this is the way you need to grip the ball for a top spinner or a leg break or for a basic googly. Well, now I am going to explain you why we call a top spinner as a top spinner. Well, before we move into the concept, let me explain you the phenomena. What is a phenomena is going to happen when you ball a top spinner. Well, when you ball a top spinner, what happens is the back of the palm. If you look at my palm, this is the palm and this is the back of the palm. So when you ball a top spinner, the back of the palm will face the sky like this. Will face the sky or may face towards the cover region. Okay, in this direction. This is the cover region, or it may face the sky. Okay, so what is going to happen here is, when you ball a top spinner, you are going to release the ball like this. Okay, the back of the palm is facing clearly towards the sky. Okay, now what you are going to do is, with the help of the spinning finger or ring finger, or you can say the turning finger, you are going to release the ball, or you can say you are going to rotate the ball over the top of the ball. Okay, now you can see like this. From opposite direction you are going to release the ball like this. Okay, like this, with the help of the the spinning finger like this. Okay, this is the top and this is the bottom. You are trying to spin over the top like this. You are trying to spin over the top along with the seam. Okay, so that the ball after hitting the pitch will move straighter. Okay, and with a little bit of bounce. Okay, that's the concept of top spinner. So since you are going to spin the ball or rotate the ball over the top, okay, over the top like this, okay, not like this, okay, like this, okay, that's why we call this one as a top spinner. Okay, this is the main reason we call this ball as a top spinner. Well, at the end of the day, you are going to rotate the ball over the top. You are trying to spin over the top direction. You can see the ball will try to rotate in top direction, over the top, in forward direction. Okay, like this, like this. Okay. That's why we call this ball as a top spinner. Well, actually it's a simple concept. Well, it should be explained anyway in broader way. Okay.
Well, in order to make sure to spin the ball over the top along with the seam facing towards the batsman, the position of the arm has to be raised at an angle of more than 45 degrees, and also at the same time the back of the palm will have to face the cover region or the sky. And now, in order to ensure the position of the arm to maintain at an angle of more than 45 degrees, the direction of front leg has to face towards the batsman or leg slip region, and at the same time, the position of the chest or the direction of chest has to face towards the leg slip region or the fine leg region.
Hello guys, well, now I am going to explain you what exactly is the concept of rotation of the ball in top spinner. Well, actually when you ball a top spinner, the rotation of the ball will be in this way. Well, the basic thing you need to do is the position of the wrist, the back of the palm. Well, this is the palm and this is the back of the palm. Well, the back of the palm will have to face towards the sky like this, or towards the cover region like this, or towards the sky. Well, it depends upon the bowler. Well, at the end of the day, what you need to do is you need to rotate the ball, or you need to spin the ball over the top like this, over the top, okay, so that the ball after hitting the pitch should move straighter. Okay, at the end of the day, you need to spin the ball over the top like this along with the seam rotating in forward direction, okay, with the help of the spinning finger. This is the ring finger or a spinning finger. Okay, this is the, okay, with the help of the ring finger, what you got to do is to spin over the top like this with the help of the ring finger or a spinning finger, so that the ball after hitting the pitch should move straightly. Okay, that's the basic concept of the top spinner. Okay, well, this is the reason, since you are going to spin over the top of the ball, this is the top and this is the bottom. Since you are going to spin the ball like this over the top direction along with the seam rotating in forward direction, that's why this ball is called as a top spinner. Okay.
Well, in this video, you can see very clearly how the ball along with the seam facing towards the batsman is trying to spin over the top in forward direction, majorly with the help of the ring finger and also with the support of the index and middle fingers. Well, even from this angle, you can see very clearly how the ball along with the seam facing towards the batsman is trying to spin over the top in forward direction, which finally moves straightly or turns away slightly with a little bit of bounce after hitting the pitch.